All right, well, welcome aboard. This is Mr. DJ back counting down my fancy playlist. One of my many fancy playlists I made over the years. This one, the week of January the 31st, 1993, up to number 35. The last debut on my fancy playlist that week, Poison, Stan. Interestingly enough, one of Poison's most powerful songs, kind of along the lines of a huge hit they had back in the fall of 1990 called Something to Believe In. And this song almost assumes gospel, almost singer-songwriting proportions. And this is interesting because Poison, a hair metal band, 1987, Talk Dirty to Me, I Want Action, and then there was Fallen Angel, Nothing But a Good Time in 1988. And this is the hair metal days back in the late 80s. Cinderella, Def Leppard, Faster Pussycat, and then I mentioned Bon Jovi. No, I didn't mention Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi, Poison, and Poison hitting their peak with Unskinny Bop and then Something to Believe in the summer and fall of 1990. But 1993, totally different creature from 1987 and 88. The hair metal bands were going out. As a matter of fact, they were pretty much gone out by early 1993, more or less pushed aside by the grunge bands that emerged in 1991, particularly Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains. But Poison hanging in there, but just barely. This song that I'm going to play for you only got as high as number 50 on Billboard's Hot 100. That's a far cry from the top 10 or top 20 territory of Talk Dirty to Me, top 10 territory of Unskinny Bob. The album is called Native Tongue, released in 1992-93, featuring a brand new lead guitarist for Poison. His name was Richie Kotzen. The song, Stan, produced by Richie Sito. C, like the last letter in the alphabet. I always have problems pronouncing my C's. C, Sito, C-I-T-O. This guy has produced some albums. Bad English, When I See You Smile, Price of Love, produced by Richie Sito. He also produced Eddie Money's, some of Eddie Money's biggest hits. He produced one album, co-produced one album with Eddie Money featuring the hit Take Me Home Tonight, back in the fall of 1986 with Ronnie Spector, produced by Richie Sito. Also Can't Hold Back. I think that's I can't read my chicken scratch. I should remember these songs. I think it's called I Want to Go Back. The album is called Can't Go Back. I could just barely read my writing. I Want to Go Back by Eddie Money, and then Endless Nights, spring, summer of 1987. Love that record. It was produced by Richie Sito, and he produced this album by Poison. Interestingly enough, Poison was not really big across the seas in Europe and in England. This was basically an American phenomenon. But this song went to number 25 in Britain. Poison, Stan, number 35, a debut on my fancy playlist the week of January 31st, 1993.